Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
The Republican nominee for governor in North Carolina, Mark Robinson, once insinuated the United States government was involved in both the attack on Pearl Harbor and the death of U.S. General George Patton as part of a conspiracy to help Joseph Stalin. Robinson, who currently serves as the state's lieutenant governor, is now running in what is considered one of the most competitive governor races in the country in a state that is also a battleground in the presidential election come November. In a 2018 radio interview, the host argued, "Japan is the one who bombed us, but the most of our material and effort went to Europe, right? It really calls to question the motives and the suspicion around our entire introduction into the war, it really does," Robinson responded. "It raises serious questions. It's one in a long series of conspiracy theories Robinson indulged before getting into politics. He has also been accused over the years of a number of anti-Semitic, homophobic and sexist comments." DailyMail.com listened to the newly unearthed audio from an episode of Politics and Prophecy with Chris Levels. There has been vast reporting on Robinson entertaining conspiracy theories, but this is believed to be the first audio of him discussing conspiracies about Pearl Harbor and Patton. Robinson can be heard saying, "You know, I'm not prepared to say our government intentionally set Pearl Harbor up. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories that say that." At that moment the host interrupted with, "I will. There's too much proof behind the theory that the U.S. was behind the attack." "Definitely," Robinson responds. "There's definitely questions that are out there, serious questions that have been raised. The attack in Hawaii by Japan on December 7, 1941 killed 2,403 Americans." Robinson went on to argue that President Franklin Roosevelt's decision to enter the war was part of a communist conspiracy to help Stalin. When you take a look at the totality of it, and look at the way FDR completely disregarded the fight in Japan and focused all of his energy was focused on a way for us to get to Europe, and not just to get to Europe, but to get over there to help the guy he called Uncle Joe, Robinson said. "So wait a minute, we went to the Europe, and we quote freed Europe from the Nazis, but then we turned right around and turned over even more property to the communists. That doesn't make any sense," he went on. Later in the same interview, the host claimed the U.S. government killed General Patton. "I'm not ready to say it for sure, but it sure looks like it because Patton was a rabid dog when it came to that communism thing," Robinson responded. Patton was paralyzed in a car accident in December 1945. He passed away less than 2 weeks later. "How this guy ended up getting killed in a quote car wreck, I'll never know," Robinson said. "I certainly don't believe it. It's just too fishy to me," Robinson said of his death being the result of the accident. Robinson also called FDR a quasi-socialist or a complete socialist that was surrounded by communists who went to Europe with the intent of saving Joseph Stalin, saving communism and saving Marxism. Just like when the Democrats tried to smear him for calling for more education about the evils of totalitarian dictators like Hitler, Stalin and Mao, these are just more twisted word game pretzels made up by Democrats and their allies in the press to falsely attack Mark Robinson. Campaign Communications Director Mike Lonergan responded. Lonergan pointed to Robinson's comments in the interview where he said he was not prepared to support them while entertaining the theories. The comment about dictators is in regards to an unrelated clip posted online last summer where Robinson's comments about dictators were edited to be misleading. North Carolina voters know better and they'll see right through it when they elect Mark Robinson governor in November, Lonergan said. Robinson's past referencing conspiracy theories is well documented. He previously claimed in a post that he was skeptical of everything he has seen on TV, including 9/11, and the JFK assassination and the 2017 Las Vegas shooting. Robinson also posted he doesn't believe the moon landing was faked or that 9/11 was an inside job, but wrote if he found out it was true he would not be surprised. The right W.